Okay, good to go.
Okay, yes.
All right, so I'm here with Chen Chen. I'm Eugene, in case you don't know who I am, and we're in Ubud. What is this place that we're?
This is called what? Muna. Muna Earth
Mana.
Paradise. Mana.
Okay, Mana.
Mana.
Cool. So, and you've been running a retreat today,
Yeah, I was in the
so
retreat.
you're feeling good.
Yeah.
So, can you just tell me a little bit about your background and
Oh,
what you do?
okay. What kind of version?
Any version,
Whoa.
the version you feel like sharing right now.
Okay. So I I'm from Taiwan, and my background when I grew up in a theater group.
Oh,
My
okay.
mom and my stepdad, they are like running a theater group.
Cool.
But the theater group is like they are also a person I call maybe like a searcher. They also want to find maybe the pathway or something. And through the art is also their way, like looking for this journey.
So artists.
They're artists, and they use like my stepdad. When he's young, he's doing like a martial art, traditional drumming, and then my mom is more like theater. So when they together, there's a whole bunch of training and creation from that.
Cool.
And it's like a monastery where I grew up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you have to be aware. Like I
Okay.
already heard about like Osho, Gajit, Buddha story and all this when I was like kids. Yeah, and so I have to like be awareness. Like what is the emptiness? And there's no ego. So all this
Wow,
when I was a
okay.
kid.
Deep stuff for a kid, right?
Yeah, but it's too early for kids. So that's my background.
So are you playing now to catch up?
What it means playing? now?
Playing, like, because you said it was too early for a kid.
Yeah.
Do you have your playtime?
Yeah.
After.
Yeah. So from there, but of course, give me the reason or the environment. Let me know, like, oh, there's something beyond what I have seen. This, like, beyond, like, of course, all these things. Something beyond there. There's somewhere to go. So through them, that I think the most gift they give me is this. But then this is also become a change for me, like what they think it is right, and then no, you should not have to have your no ego, know yourself, to be like devote yourself or consider as a group all this.
Okay.
So I had like a very hard training, and then you have to care of everyone, and then I goes on my own journey that I
Okay.
find out. Wait a second, it is too early for someone to let go themselves before they know who they are.
Interesting. And you came to this conclusion by yourself.
Yeah, and then so maybe a lot of people already have so many themselves, they try to get rid of it, but I'm from somewhere I even don't know where I'm yet, already let go. So I have to go back again to
Okay.
find what is feeling, love, what is all this about life.
And did you complete that process, or are you still in that process?
I won't say I complete, but I feel I'm always on the road. But
Okay.
through already what I'm on the road, what I looking for through art, also through like some Buddhism meditation, also have like Taoism practice,
Okay.
also some training like in the nature or something, more maybe like a shamanism, more, but I won't say that it's shamanism. So, and also psychology, Carl Jung, all this. So they become
Many influences.
like I talk with my friend, I feel I'm also picking up different puzzles. I not yet know the whole picture, but I know, yes, it's going there.
Okay. All right. Super interesting. There's so many paths
Yeah.
we could go down, but I'm conscious that we want to do another session,
Yeah.
and also conscious that I'd really like to hear your thoughts, impressions, and reflections on the heart dance meditation. So
Okay.
going back, it's 2 days ago, isn't it?
Yeah.
We did a little bit of acro yoga
Yeah.
practice, and then I said, "Can I show you this other thing?" Did you know what it was at the time? I don't think I'd given you much
No.
explanation,
No.
and then I gave you a brief explanation, which, to be honest, is the best way I find.
Okay.
I think it would be fine in your case, but in a lot of people's cases, when they hear the description, they might get concerned or worried, or it's like, well, how is that going to work, and blah blah blah. But it seemed very natural for you, so I'm curious. What are your thoughts? I think we did like 15 minutes,
Maybe.
and it wasn't the best, the most ideal scenario because
Yeah.
you were waiting to check out,
Yeah.
and you were conscious of the fact you were maybe over time checking
Yeah.
out, right?
Yeah.
So tell me what.
So I think, of course, the second part that I feel the flow is continuing.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so I see. This was interesting as well, and I forget this. So we did maybe half an hour of acro yoga, and some with Amy as well, and then we moved from the yoga space to outside
Yeah.
where you're staying, and
Yeah.
then maybe did another 15 minutes of acro yoga. Then we did something very specific,
Yeah.
which is handstand
Yeah.
and hand to hand,
Yeah.
which is acro yoga is fairly high level of trust to give somebody, but hand to hand is goes to another level completely. And then after that we switched to heart dance meditation. So this is what you're referring to, the connection between the two.
Yeah. So this is my first time. That is my first time to really fully doing acro yoga. And I find out. I feel my mind was not understand, but I feel my body somehow kinds of remembering something like the connection, like, oh, what is this?
Definitely.
And what is this dynamic? I'm still like sensing and feeling.
Cool.
And then when it goes to this heart meditation, heart dance meditation, if without that build up after yoga, it will be so different. I can know it's like very, very different. But with that build up, like, what about to give the weight or the trust or like all this? So
the physical weight, the physical trust.
yeah, the physical trust and physical weight.
Yeah.
So when it leads to the dance, it's have been such a long time that I feel I can, like, in a movement that I can surrender. I feel
With another person?
with another person.
Because you
Also with myself.
Really?
Yeah, because with myself somehow I don't know, I realized that with myself I am at the same time leading myself and leading myself, but I'm not like 100% like passive there. I'm giving the impulse and following it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I watched one of your videos and it's beautiful. So I got a glimpse and I had a sense as well because you seem very quickly at home, whereas with the heart dance meditation, you seem very quickly. I'm talking about a few minutes.
Yeah.
And you were patient. It's not like you rushed to express or explore or do anything. You were patient with it. But once you did start to move, you went to a place that felt kind of very competent, very at home, very, very quickly.
Yeah.
So and that show told me straight away, wow, that there's obviously like lots of dance probably and things you're tapping into. Okay.
So really what I feel is like it's not like a very strongly guide, but there's also a guide and support there.
Yeah.
And this feeling just, you said like somebody cries, and I cried also at that time. Like, it can be so effortless, and then brings me out even to the place. If I'm by myself, maybe I won't do, like I won't arrive.
Okay. And when you cried, were you conscious of why or what your thoughts or feelings or whatever were?
I will say the feeling of support and surrender. I don't need to carry the own weight. Like, I just by giving, but then the dynamic of something just move.
Is that an unusual experience?
For me, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it is for a lot of people, to be honest. I think
Yeah.
that's why many do cry.
Yeah, because like when I do my work or something, I'm also most of the time not the person who is like giving the instruction or like, and then and with myself is also, I'm in both the man and the female inside of me, so I balance in me. But when suddenly I can fully be this feminine energy wow, this feels so good.
Okay,
I
cool.
can give that part out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then, yeah.
And it's interesting. I heard you 2 days ago because we all went for food afterwards, and I heard you starting to talk about it, and I thought, wow, this conversation is so interesting. I really want to dive into it, but I didn't kind of then. But to touch on what you were saying, that you felt, did you say about feeling space to move? Did you feel led, or did you feel? I'm trying to remember what words you used about the feeling of being led or the feeling to move.
Yeah, I think also the feeling to like led,
Okay.
but it's not controlling. It's also you.
Right.
I can know you are feeling what I can go, and then you just
Right.
you are also following me.
Okay.
And then like
Because I wanted to hear your description of it again. Because I will say to someone, I'm going to lead it. Because I
Okay.
want them to feel free, that there's no responsibility, they don't have to perform anything. The pressure's on me if there is, and there's no pressure anyway, but I just don't want them to feel any, right? But my act of leading it is to go completely passive and sensitive to feel where your instincts, your intuitions, your impulses to move are, because what would the opposite be? The opposite would be me kind of controlling you. How great is that going to feel? Not going to feel so good, right? So I go hypersensitive, and then I kind of, oh yeah, she wants to go here, you want to go here, and I go with you, and then gradually it becomes less of me just kind of, because I kind of surrender really. And then I think that almost not sets an example, but it kind of gives a vibe. And then eventually we reach this place where it's no longer me just surrendering to your impulses. It just becomes, where it's just mutual. I mean, you can't really say who's leading or whose instinct it was. It's just a harmonious thing. Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Any other? You don't have to. We can finish and we can do a bit.
I don't. Yeah, I think I will share some, but I don't know if it's connect with this thing or
Yeah,
something.
please. And by the way, I won't post this anywhere without checking
Okay,
first, so
yeah.
we can take bits out if we need to.
It's more like, for me, it's more like my personal journey.
Sure.
So, like,
Super interesting.
yeah, like what I feel through you, also through you, and then, yeah, also through Kaching, through the people that I met. And then also there's like other more, this like supportive masculine energy, it was so treasure. And
Wow.
then it was not there in my life before.
Interesting.
Like really, like before also many things, maybe also like my parents divorced when I was young, or like my mom is more strong with, I think all those reasons that I saw like the life of woman is hard and women have to be strong.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
so yeah.
You know what? I want to kind of. I haven't. It's obviously naturally easier for me to do this with women because for me, I feel the masculine and feminine thing is a big part of it. I have tried doing it with a guy. If a guy said, "Wait, come on, why are you always doing it with women? Why don't you?" Okay, sure, I'll try it. But what's my point? My point is, I feel I also want to somehow take this to guys and have the guys hear you say things like this. That just this simple act of being present, connecting, and not doing anything, because I was scared to dance, and so many guys I think feel intimidated, especially when you mention the word kind of improvisation and there's no rules, right, kind of thing. But when they hear that just by being present, just by kind of connecting, not doing anything, that you can get so much in terms of a feeling of what you just said about feeling supported and feminine energy. You know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy that it takes so little. I think most guys would go, wow, really? Just by doing something so simple, it can have this much of a feeling or benefit. So thank you.
Yeah, and like when you talk about Arco Yoga, like you say, like, oh, when you first time you look at this, yeah, woman was doing all those like cool things, like activity, all that, and men just like just support. And then I think
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
yeah, I think I know many men also feels in that way in so many different things. Like that's just in acro yoga, but also in so many different things. I'm like, oh, just like do nothing, support. What can I can get from that? But I really see that when yeah, like of course I couldn't feel how you feel, but I see like when a masculine or man can understand, wow, what is the things inside there about the support, how creative and how what it was inside there. It is well, it is really, really amazing. It made I don't know, I feel it made even the world. I think the dynamic there is also made the world like this.
Cool.
Yeah. So for me it's like wow, how lucky I am have like this like feeling of support to also let me know learn. This is my learning also like from you have to be independent and then like it is okay to give some weight out and then to feel support is like wow, it's so good, effortless.
Cool. Really cool. One of the parallels between the acro yoga and the heart dance meditation is that with acro, my number one thing is to go so go slowly so that the person feels safe. And I find that the more super slow I get, the more super safe they feel. And so I learned that there's no limit to how slow and how slowly I'm willing to go, and constantly I get reinforced that is such an effective way to approach it. And so coming to heart dance meditation, that's just automatic. It's the same thing. We've got all the time in the world, and there's no rush to do anything. And it seems to it seems to have a similar effect. And I was listening to this trauma course, and they're saying the number one thing for trauma release is the feeling of safety. So.
And I think this slow is so good. This slow using so many different things. Also, I feel that speed also that you will let you see the different layer.
Sure.
So also a person I feel, yeah, like when you really take time or something, I go, oh, like it almost the same distance, but a different approach. You see different things, different layer in the person. Like the relationship also have like a different layer.
Sure. Yeah, and like going slow. It's not that we need to always go slow, but going slow at the beginning, it allows the connection to happen, and then maybe it becomes more dynamic. It's slow, it's fast, it's medium, but it makes it possible. And when it does go slow, it's natural, it's organic, it's not kind of premeditated, and the connection can stay. Okay.
Okay.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Super nice.
Okay.